Hi there, this is Save with Crypto. Okay, so it's Friday night and everything's looking pretty damn funky, I think. Okay, so this is the trade we're doing over in the Telegram group, the free Telegram group that you can get to by going to savewithcrypto.org/TG. Currently nearly 90% in profit, actually, $1,245. And this is the account that I started off with $200 on January the 2nd. So if you look at the current assets, from the $200, we're now at $2,625. That's not bad for 26 days, is it? That's like more than I used to earn in my old job. This is the trade we're in at the moment, right? There's no take profit set or anything like that. The stop loss is way down there. The stop loss I might move up a little bit, actually, because it's a bit silly being down there, isn't it? Look, I'm just going to move it up a little bit, right, up to there, So you can see what it would make here. So if that was to hit the stop loss, it would make 60%, which would be 0.036 Bitcoin, which is quite a bit, I think. But that's reasonable. So that's what that is. That's good. But I think it's unlikely it'll come down there immediately. So I'm looking for higher profits. I'm looking for things up near like $25,000 for the price of Bitcoin. So that's what's happening there, which is really cool. Over on my own personal account, if you like, I've got a Bitcoin trade going on there, which is it's not got a good entry like that, but it is a lot bigger amount. So this one's currently $2,157 in profit. So what I did a few moments ago is I withdrew 0.451 Bitcoins for that, and I put it into my Bittrex account. I'm not sure if it's arrived there yet. What my plan is to buy some tap at 68 sats if I can. I think I will be able to, because it keeps coming back here. It's been doing this all day long, so I don't see why I can't buy some sats for 68. But let's just have a look at the holdings and see if it's actually arrived in there yet. No, it's not. So meanwhile, I'll just show you what I'm going to do with the $200 challenge trade. So I think there's a possibility here of getting up to 100% profit. So if I was to find out what level that would be at, probably the easiest way to do it is to look theoretically if I was going to take profit at 100%. And you can see here that would be 23,478. So I'll just copy that. I'm not going to set it at that because I don't want to take all the profit at that point. But if I did, that would be 0.059 Bitcoin, which would be quite nice, wouldn't it? So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to put that price in here. Okay, so 23,478 with half the amount that I've got. So that'd be like $6,312. Yeah, okay. Bear in mind this is on 10x leverage, so that's like 630, and then I'm going to go sell. So what that effectively does, it creates a short at that level, but because my long is bigger than the short, I'm still in a long, but not such a big long. So if I do that, that will take half of the Bitcoin off the table. Now, because I'm doing inverse perpetual, I'm trading Bitcoin against itself, so the base currency is still Bitcoin. So if the price of Bitcoin goes up, that's cool because I'm still holding Bitcoin. But then what I'll hope for is a pullback in price, and then I can go back in with that amount. The better strategy is possibly to just keep it all in there and just ride it all the way up. But I think we'll probably have a little bit of a pullback before we get to 25. So in that case, I want to have some Bitcoin that I can put back in the trade when I see like another low. Okay, so I just popped off for a few minutes and had my dinner. Just going to refresh this page because I think it should have gone in there by now. Okay, cool. So 0.45. I also noticed that TAP just had a little bit of a dump actually, so I really want to get some at 67. So I'm going to put in the price there of 67. Let's have a look at the order book. There's no one quite selling it at 67 at the moment, but let's change it to 67. Let's see if I can get it at that price. So 100%. Okay. Confirm buy order. So have a look at the open orders now. So you can see I've still got this one to sell at 110. I think I'm going to cancel that because I think it's going to go a lot higher. So yeah, I'm going to cancel that. And I'm going to have this buy order here at 67. Now the thing here is the price is actually at 67 and it's not filling. And the reason being is there's no one selling it for that at the moment, but we'll see what happens. Because what I'm hoping is there's someone panicking here, maybe someone who bought up at 70 and I can buy their tap. Anyway, of course, as soon as I did that, the price went up to 70 sats, but 69 actually, 69 sats, but it's no big deal actually because I'm sure it'll come down here in a moment and fill the order. So I made a little note to myself. So the idea is at the moment I've actually put into this account, I put 1 Bitcoin in there, and you'll know from earlier videos that I'd originally put 2 Bitcoin in there, changed it to tap, and that is now in my Ledger wallet. But the amount in here, I think I'm going to try and trade it a little bit and try and make it a bit bigger. So I am starting with 1 Bitcoin. So what I've done here is said that today, January 27th, 2023, added 0.451 Bitcoin and setting the buy at 67 sats. So I just saved that little note and then I'll know what I've done. Okay, so that's that. Just looking back at this Bitcoin trade here, I think I'm going to cancel this limit order, you know. I think I will because I think it's going to go up there and go past it. So I might just cancel that. So I'm just going to let that run because I think that might go up to 24, 25 now. And at the moment the position is 90% in profit, which is $1,271. Not bad. I know this isn't very exciting for people who are not in a trade already. The Telegram group was there. You should have joined earlier on. And you probably should have found the channel earlier on. But the good thing is, now you're here, you can set the notifications to all. Make sure you're subscribed, and then you will get all the notifications. And in the Telegram group, you'll get notified about everything anyway. Now then, interestingly enough, I've just been doing some other stuff, and I came back to this. And in fact, you know, that little peak there, I probably should have set that 50% off the table thing, because I could have taken the money there. And then when I saw that coming down to there, I could have re-entered and then I'd be back on the way up with more money. But I didn't do that, so it's not a big deal. I think this is going to go back up there again. I guess we're looking at something like 24.5k for a weekend high. I'm certainly going to leave the stop loss where it is because I think that will allow some wiggle room. Back over on Bittrex, it looks like that's just someone trading backwards and forwards there. Okay, so there's no one really selling at 68. There are people selling at 69. Maybe I should change my order to 69. Shall I do that? Yeah, let's do that. Bin the order and do it again. So let's have a look in the order book. So yeah, so if I pick this one here, 68, there's 500,000 for sale there. So if I go that and then go buy, that should start to fill, shouldn't it? Okay, it's nothing filled at the moment. And that is, of course, because the price is at 69, not 68. So I might have to wait a little while for this to fill. But I'm confident it will, because it's just been down there quite a few times recently. So hopefully I'll get that filled. And then hopefully next week it will go up massively. That'd be great, wouldn't it? If you haven't got any tap, you can either get it from Bittrex. I think you get some sort of bonus if you go to savewith.crypto.org/Bittrex. I haven't a clue what it is, though. Alternatively, you can just buy it on the app by going to savewithcrypto.org/tap. If you're in the US, then you can use Uniswap version 3 or ProBit. Either of those I have no experience of at all. But I think this has massive upside potential. And I did speak to one of the guys on the team this morning, and he couldn't really say what it was all about, but there is good news in the pipeline. So I think you should get some tap. But that isn't financial advice, of course. So don't do what I say, do what you think. Anyway, everything seems to be going nuts tonight because, Bitcoin went really high, then it came right back down here again. I'm still a long way from your stop loss though, so I'm not too worried. Meanwhile, over on Bittrex, my order hasn't filled yet, so not a lot to report tonight really, but I think, it's going to be interesting. I think every week so far this year has got more and more interesting. And I think that's the way it's going to go for a while. I think we're over the worst. I'm sure we are. Famous last words, but I think we are over the worst. So if you like the sound of that, please give the video a like. Make sure you subscribe, got a notification set on all. Join the Telegram group, savewithcrypto.org/TG. And above all, tell your friends.